Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work? Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted to tell y'all real quick, man. Listen, it's a reason why I sympathize with the whole no-fap community. You know what I'm saying? For one, I've been through the struggle. I know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it is still a struggle. You know, you have a lot of men out there that won't admit to it. You know, you have a lot of men out there in denial of this. A lot of people will look at me, they like, dude, you a rapper, you this, you that. You know what I mean? Coming out with something like this could ruin you. You know what I mean? People could make jokes about you. People could say this and say that, but I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, like, it is what it is. What do I have to hide? At the end of the day, we are all men. At the end of the day, listen, man, you know, it's something that we living through. This is something that we going through. So why keep it under wraps as if it's something to be ashamed of? You know what I'm saying? It's just like all we doing is reprogramming. But I sympathize with it because I understand how a lot of people feel once you start this type of process, right? You start this type of journey, and then it feels like the rug has been just swept from under you. You know what I mean? And then, like I said before, you got all of this time on your hands, and it's like, well, what the fuck do I do now? What do I do now? Before when I had all this time, all I did was watch porn. All I did was fap. Now you mean to tell me that I don't have this no more? You know, I'm forced to get rid of it because I want to change. And now I gotta figure out other things to do. So to a level, your world is getting turned upside down. And I sympathize with that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that because a lot of people don't have families like I do. A lot of people don't got kids that could keep them busy. A lot of people not in the gym like I am. A lot of people don't work like I work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do music and can find hobbies and stuff to do to fill in for that. And it's kind of crazy, even just naming all of those things that I do, I still manage to find a lot of time to fap in between all of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I go in the bathroom. Hell, I do it in the morning before work. You know what I mean? At night. You know what I mean? On my days off, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it was a lot of time being used, a lot of time being wasted when I could have been working on myself. So I know how detrimental it is for y'all to complete this journey. You know what I'm saying? That's why I sympathize with the situation. I sympathize with y'all because I know what y'all going through. That's why I can't sit there and beat you down for relapsing and stuff like that, because it's a struggle that we gotta go through every day on a daily basis. The ones that run their mouth and talk, you know, and got something to say and laugh, you know, at this community, those are the ones that's keeping it under wraps. Those are the ones that got the problems but won't be real with themselves that they got a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you fapping or you chasing women all day. You know, that's still a problem because you still not productive while you doing that. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10 with the guys that's chasing women instead of fapping all the time, they still doing that in between. Because they not hitting strikes every time they going out there chasing these women, spending all that money, wasting all that time. So guess what? When they do strike out, when they go to the club and spend all of that money and do all that chasing and tricking and simping, guess what they gonna go home and do? They fapping. But that's on the hush. That's on the hush. They ain't gonna say that. They gonna laugh at you for, you know what I'm saying, addressing your problems. You know what I mean? Bringing it to the forefront, you know, attacking this situation so you could change your life. They gonna have all the jokes for you, but meanwhile, them the ones going home. They know every porn star that's out there. They the ones that got the bookmarks, a computer full of bookmarks of their favorite sites and favorite scenes. Them the ones that low-key got a problem just like you, but they just won't admit it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know the situation that y'all in. You know what I mean? I was faced with that. I'm faced with it every day, like I told y'all. You know, and it's a huge adjustment. It's a huge adjustment, and it becomes stressful. You know what I'm saying? Because you want that comfort. You want to relax. You want to release. You want to just, you know what I mean? You just want to deflate. You want to deflate, and you trying to fight this. So guess what? All that tension is built up. All that energy is built up. All that frustration is built up. All that anxiety is built up because you just want to let that go. And you starting to feel them weights on your shoulders, and it's getting heavier and heavier. And then on top of that, you got time. You trying to figure out what it is that you want to do and need to do to stay productive. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. It's an adjustment, but you got to make it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it, because guess what? This time shall pass. You know what I mean? These tough times shall pass. You're going to get over it. Before you know it, it's going to be like riding a bike. It's like nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. It's just like one of those things that I just don't do no more. But you think that shit don't creep up in my mind sometimes when I got time? You know what I mean? You think that don't creep up in my mind when I see a fine chick, you know what I'm saying? Or see something online, bro? Listen, bro, this is something that you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? For the rest of your life. You got to understand, you've been doing this for so long. You've been doing this for so long. So the training in your brain, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. So I definitely sympathize. I know what y'all going through. I understand y'all relapses. I understand that shit to the fullest. I understand your urges to the fullest. I understand all of it, man. But I also understand, you know, y'all will to want to just, you know, get through it, get over this and beat this shit too. I understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you want to beat that shit too. So if that's what you really want to do, you got to continue on this route, man. You got to continue no fap. You got to continue retention, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can reprogram, so you can reboot, you know what I mean? And come back better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when you focus on yourself, right, you're going to end up in a better situation than you was. You know what I'm saying? Because now the focus is on you. The focus and that energy is going towards being productive. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times when you do that, like I said, this could turn out to be the best decision that you ever made. You know what I'm saying? Because no, let's be honest, bro. We all still men. We all still want to release. We all still want to bang something, smash something. You know what I mean? We all still want that. You know? So right now, with you making this sacrifice and this decision to do no fap, to do semen retention, guess what? Down the line, bro, you're going to be able to enjoy all of that. All of the shit that you want right now, you're going to be able to enjoy the real thing, though. You're going to be like, damn, you know what I mean? I was fapping, now I'm getting the real thing. Now I done found a real queen, you know? And you're going to have all of those things that you want, just minus the porn. And you're going to go into that with tools. You're going to go into that with control. You're going to go into that with knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to have it the right way. Right now, what we was doing before, that was the wrong way. We was tricking our mind into believing we was getting the real thing by looking through these screens. And you know what I'm saying? All that did was just cause you more damage. You know what I'm saying? So it's important right now to continue this process that we're going through. Yeah, it's painful. It's uncomfortable. I know all of that. It sucks, but you got to deal with it. That's why I sympathize with the no-fap community. I am in the no-fap community. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But we gotta continue to grind, bro. We gotta continue to grind so we can shine. We have to continue to grind so we can shine. I guarantee when you do shit like this, man, I'm telling you, man, down the road it's gonna be even better. But if you sit there and you shelter yourself, you sit there and you continue to find those small little moments of comfort. You know what I mean? Those brief little moments of where you get your little dopamine release, and next thing you know, you still sitting there unsatisfied. If you continue down that road, listen, you're gonna be sitting there forever. You will never get the pleasure of what you could get down the line when you work on yourself now. You know what I'm saying? You will never see that. You won't never get the women that you want. You know what I'm saying? You will never find that queen where you could be getting the real thing how you should be, like a real king. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you're going to be sitting there living in that fantasy world. You're going to continue getting that cyber sex. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? That ain't no way to live. That's going to keep you in survival mode. That's going to keep you in creep mode. That's going to keep you where you at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna elevate. You ain't gonna be able to get the real thing like a real king. You on weirdo status. Your brain, you frying your brain, dog. You frying your brain, so you gotta step away from that. You gotta fight through this shit, bro. If you fight through it now, guess what? You can live, and guess what? You can enjoy the fruits of your labor later on. But if you want to continue to get deeper in that, then man, listen, you just digging that deep hole, man. You just digging that deeper hole. You getting further away. You getting further away from where you trying to get to, man. How it's getting darker in the screen, that's you going into the abyss, dog. Every time you choosing to do it. So you got to think about it before you do this shit, and understand each day that you go, you just get more powerful. When you stay away from that, when you sustain from pornography, when you sustain from ejaculation and all that shit, bro, you get stronger. Your energy is built up. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to use the Dragon Ball Z, type of imagination to it, but that's how it really is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a big Dragon Ball Z guy, but when I see those pictures where he flaming on and turning into that shit, that's what you do when you build up your energy. You know what I'm saying? And you release it where you see fit, not how you was doing it before. You know what I'm saying? You putting all that energy where it needs to be. So I'm telling you down the line, bruh, that's where it really is right now. What you doing on these phones and all that fapping and all that shit, listen, bro, that have nothing on what you could get to. That has nothing on the real women that you will see once you get yourself in your zone and put in that work. You know what I'm saying? And you be able, listen, you gonna be able, right? Just from your appearance and energy alone, you gonna be able to join the reindeer games, nigga, the real reindeer games. You know, right now, y'all just Rudolph just sitting on the sideline, kicked out. Y'all can't do nothing. You can't do nothing like Rudolph couldn't because he can't walk. You crippling yourself like Rudolph, fool. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know how special you are. That's what happened when you don't realize the power that you have. And when you lose control of who you are, then guess what? You're not going to realize none of that. But when you wake up, right, then guess what? Your ass will be in the game for real. You're going to be in the game with knowledge. You're going to have your chips stacked up. You know what I mean? Your mind going to be right. You're going to have a different mindset. You ain't going to have no brain fog no more. That social anxiety out the window. You're going to be surprised at how much you talk now. You're going to be surprised how quick your comebacks is with these women when they come around you trying to flirt. Before, you couldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be surprised about how many choosing signals you getting because your energy so strong and changing the room up. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta work to get to that. You can't play. You can't play. So every day that you build up, understand you taking a step forward to get to that level. You taking a step forward to get to where you want to be and where you need to be. So keep it up, man. I know exactly what y'all going through, but guess what? We can't stop now, all right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?